Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's Abanaconda. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
He's into space past the 25. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And the Patriots have a 1st and goal forthcoming. It takes this down to the 5-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what...
Good blocking, and he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll look to throw. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. They set up the screen for Abanikanda. He is in. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's complete. It's Jalen Polk. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll run here with Gibson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on third down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That'll be complete to Abanikanda. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A touchdown apiece here in the first. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Jets. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw now, May. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd and long, here's May. That's caught by Bourne. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Slot man in motion left. May to throw again. He's got a receiver wide open, left side.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Hey, smash! Hut, go! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Check out!
They'll go. Here's May. That's taken in. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now he'll give it up. It's a reverse. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A run here with Abanikanda. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's caught! And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's May. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Pick by the rookie out of Penn State.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now, faking the give. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Open man there. It is Bourne. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Man in motion, heading left. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Here we go, shot. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Hut.
On play action, here's May. That is brought in at the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got it.
And he's in. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are back to within 7. It's 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Huh. Ready?
They'll start with an option play to the right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. Hey, check that, street. Get up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll motion over Samuel. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll set up to throw. As a man wide open, it's Samuel. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw again. Open man downfield, it's Rice. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is good. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Shut up. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ready. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. And the Jets have a first down. Back to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Let's go now. Not below 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on third down is May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the...
He gets free. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Jets. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Gibson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, May. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now a give on the ground. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
And this is why you don't want to be in 3rd and long, Mike. I like to call it 3rd and pass. When the entire stadium knows that you have to pass the ball if you wish to gain a 1st down, it just makes you so predictable and one-dimensional. And now you add in the fact that you have a rookie quarterback behind center and advantage defense.
May now on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Street.
The man in motion here is Chark. On 1st and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Ready? Go, check. Come 19, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing is May. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
That one on target, and Colts got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. To throw is May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ready, go.
May to the air once more. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
60 Maverick.
To throw again is May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
Let's go. 18
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So, no. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. He's inside the 25. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try now for Zerlock. His kick is good. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurt! Here we go, set! 18, Pioneer! Ready?
Off the play fake, here's May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Set! 79 Bronco! Go street! Warriors 70! Ready?
May gonna look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Trap 60!
From the gun, on third down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Check smash! Big! Hurt! Buffalo 18! Check go!
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Here's May again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Clear, the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The big fella, Quinnen Williams, forcing his way in for the sack.
Track 60! Go! 7 Pirates!
On third and long, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Mike Edwards. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. They'll go with the reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On second down, here's Milton. And this will be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here's Milton. Working free downfield, that's Polk. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again is Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DJ Chark. Touchdown, New England. No problem there on the extra point, and the Pats are able to edge a bit closer. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here's Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Milton now to throw on first. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Shaheed in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll begin with a zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I stay, broski, yummy.